Bring Ryan in studio. Ryan, we asked to come to the station this morning with all the K2 that he has and to make a vow to us that he would give this stuff up because we found out something interesting about Ryan. Ryan, you there? What's happening, buddy? How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
This is huge that you decided to come in, by the way. We hung up with you and we're like, he's not coming in. He's keeping all of it.
Yeah, I was honestly scared. I'm not going to lie about it.
Ryan is with Megan, and will you tell everybody about Megan and something special that you guys got going on?
Yeah, I met Megan shortly before I enlisted into the Army, and she's been by my side ever since. And when I came back from basic, she decided to move in with me at my mom's house, and that's when I discovered this drug. And sadly, I've just taken her down the road with me, and she's had to stand by me and watch me, abuse this stuff constantly.
And Megan is also pregnant with your baby.
We actually, when I turned to the show and heard you guys talking about it, we just got out of the hospital. She was having contractions, so we just got out. I turned on the show, and it just so happened that you guys were talking about K2. And
how far along is Megan?
Megan is 36 weeks.
Wow, about any day to have a baby, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I brought, what I could. I don't have much, but I do have about the last month and a half's worth. And what I came to and counting is $310 in packets.
Oh my
Wow.
$310.
Wow.
Not including the full packet I have on me.
So you got all the different, they go by different names and different styles, but it's all the same stuff.
You're a lot like a lot of military men and women who are doing K2 and other synthetic drugs because it doesn't show up on tests and it's not illegal or it hasn't been illegal until now.
Right, definitely, yeah. It's a lot of guys started doing it at parties, and it was just a way for us to, find that sort of fun for the night and not have to worry about the consequences afterwards. And
we've talked so much on the air about all the stress, coming back from service and coming back into normal life, and it's a very common thing for a lot of troops to come back and you go and lean on something like this and you think, oh, it's not as serious as a hardcore drug. But what we're finding out is a lot of it is just as, if not more serious because of how unregulated and dangerous and unknown the substance is.
Megan, and you look like you're having contractions right now. Are you having contractions right now?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Ryan and his K2 habit that he has?
I hate it, to be honest.
What's Ryan like when he's on K2?
Boring. And when he's not on it, he's really mean.
Really? So you think that's the after effects of K2?
Yeah.
Have you tried to kick this habit before? Have you tried to help him, Megan?
I've actually, I've been able to kick it for 3 days is my most. 3 days is the longest I've been able to go without. And that's, after 3 days is when I'm looking in the carpet and, in corners of the walls looking for this stuff.
Where do you buy this stuff? Where
Shell gas station.
Shell gas station. What town?
They're Redford.
So you're in Redford hanging out at the Shell gas station and right on the shelf.
Yeah, within a block.
Now, you have a lot of it. So when you found out that it was going to be pulled, did you just go and stock up? Or is this a normal stash for you?
This was what I found in my book bag and around the house. Like I said, I got rid of a lot of them. This is what I had left over after we moved. So this isn't including nearly half of it. This is $320 out of maybe $2,000 in 9 months.
For those that are just tuning in right now, Ryan is you're still active in the military?
No, I got home, and that's when I started the habit.
Yeah.
Was when
really?
I got home.
All right,
yeah.
Ryan.
We're going to obviously put him in contact with Veteran Affairs. They have programs for this stuff. But in the meantime, I mean, look at Megan. Look at her in the eyes and realize you got to be here to help raise this child.
Yeah.
You got to have your mind, not just there physically with your body, but you got to be here to help her because it takes two people, and she doesn't need another baby around the house to babysit. She's got a baby coming.
It hurts because
Megan's crying right now for those that aren't watching Mojo TV.
That's a lot of money,
Megan, what are you thinking about right now?
Just how it affects me, and it's going to affect our son soon.
I mean, you're not in your right mind. You can easily make a mistake, a life-threatening mistake with a baby. And aside, don't think about the $350 a month you're smoking away. Think about, that time you'll never get back with a newborn. That Megan's going to be so tired from taking care of that baby every day. She needs you to be her team to take over and to help.
Definitely.
She can't be worried about what you're doing in that house and if you're going to be a danger to the baby.
Do you know what you're like when you're on K2?
You know, it's funny when I'm around friends. I know what I'm like. You know, I'm happy and everything. I'm not mean. She doesn't mean I'm mean. It's not like I'm
You're
mean
just
to her.
different?
I'm angry in general. When I don't have it, I'm angry. I'm grouchy. I don't like to
It's
do
that
things.
death
I don't want
high.
to go. Yeah, I don't want to go out. I
Mhm.
don't want to do anything. I want to sit at home, you know, and sit in a basement and be depressed. And you know, it takes a toll on her too.
Nobody ever wants to make a woman cry. I mean, you just pretty much saw that what just was going on here. The mother of your baby, the love of your life, is sitting here crying for you.
Yeah.
So we asked you earlier this morning if you would come in studio with your K2 and would allow us to destroy it so that you wouldn't be doing this anymore.
Definitely.
You drove over 35, 40 minutes to the radio station to come here today to do that.
Do you realize how big of a step this is? Because again, we did not think that you were going to come.
Yeah, I don't know. And the main thing that probably did make me come is it's not just the side effects of that moment. Like right now, for the past maybe 7-8 months, I've had this phlegm that's like a green-black phlegm, and I've been to the hospital twice, and we thought maybe it was like something, you know, pneumonia or something in my lungs, a fluid in my lungs from it, and
it's just from that.
We took chest X-rays, and they didn't find anything serious then, but that was 4 months ago. Now I can only imagine what's going on.
Did you tell the doctor then what you were doing?
I told him what I've been using.
So you know the danger. I mean, they've probably lectured you about the dangers of it, but and you had a machine of a body. You were fighting for our country. You were in the Army. You know, you were your best shape ever to be doing that. Wouldn't you love to get back to that?
Of course, yeah.
When you hear that it's synthetic, you realize all the chemicals that are in this thing.
The thing is that what exactly you're saying makes so much sense because I've been doing like my own research on it, and that's the thing. It's synthetic, so I think to myself, I can only imagine, you know, what household chemicals are spraying on it and everything. But still, the addiction gets to me so much.
Hard.
It doesn't, you know.
Yeah, it's like you're smart enough to know it's just the addiction because of those chemicals, which they put in there on purpose to keep you coming back.
We are going to destroy it. You want to go with these guys to destroy it? We're going to flush this stuff down the toilet.
Definitely.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Megan, you want to stay in here with us? All right, Megan, stay here with us. Ryan is giving up his K2 habit this morning. You can watch Mojo TV, mojointhemorning.com, and actually watch this.
To be honest about something, we've been talking about this for like 2-3 weeks now. And I think to myself, like, okay, you know, these kids just go by it. So stupid. They're so stupid. Totally judging. But to see him in here right now and to see how much pain he's in and how much pain his wife is in, it's insane how much this affects people.
Spike and Fletch are in the Mojo in the Morning restroom here at the radio station with Ryan. Megan's here with us right now. Megan, I know this is not easy for you, but it's got to be a lot easier knowing that he's getting rid of this and that he's willing to do this.
Yeah, I've been wanting him to do it for a while, so hopefully he can stick to it.
And even you asking him, being pregnant, about ready to have a baby, he wouldn't do it.
No, we fight every night over it.
Spike, let's go to you right now.
We're here.
And Fletch, okay?
I didn't realize how many packs he has here. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
32 packs. And, this is all being recorded, and we're getting all the names of the packs. And are we ready to go here, Spike?
Mojo, as we talked about in the air before, you see really big on lettering right on the package, not for human consumption. But they're not warning their customers, of course. You know, they're just saying that they can't get sued later for selling it.
Talk right into the phone here, too, okay? So make sure you talk right into it. Spike, you're with Ryan right now?
Yes, this is Fletch, yeah.
All right, put Spike on the phone with Ryan.
All right, here's Spike.
Mojo, they come by so many different names. All these packets have different, graphics and different names, but we're dumping them. We're going to dump them all, and like Kush, Bob Marley, Hawaiian Hurricane, Haze, Love the Melons, Diesel, Potpourri. Now, you said this one's the most, which one? Trainwreck. That's the one that gave it the craziest. I mean, he just knocked out cold. You ready, Mojo, for us to dump some in?
Ryan, what do you want to say? Final thoughts here. Megan's listening to you.
I just want to say I love you, and, we got a baby on the way, and this is a small step, but it's one that I'm willing to take, and I love you, and I'm sorry.
Megan, what do you want to say
there? Say something back to him?
She's crying.
I love you too.
Okay. All right, we'll get rid of it.
All right, let's flush it down the toilet.
Okay.
All right, we're dumping it, Mojo. We're dumping it all in the toilet. And what's that?
Oh, yeah, both in the toilet. All right, it's being dumped as we speak.
Shannon's giving me a dirty look because I'm playing taps here right now, but we're getting rid of the... Look at that. Look at that, Megan.
It's fine.
That is the sound of Ryan's bad habit going down the toilet.
Fletch just grabbed the package.
Fletch, put it down the toilet.
Put it down the toilet, Fletch. I'm not letting him take any out with him. All right, go ahead.
You see what this has done to these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Fletch is... There it goes. All right, there it goes, Mojo.
Nice job, buddy.
Well done.
Hold on 1 second. Comments here from listeners. Jessica?
Yes.
Hi, Jessica. This is an emotional thing for you to listen to.
Yeah.
Tell everybody your story.
It's kind of weird because my boyfriend's name is Ryan too, you know, and I have a 2-year-old. So, Megan, I know what you're going through, and Ryan, I know what you're going through more than anything. And I know it's hard. It is so hard, but you've got to, know that this baby, is, you're going to look back on this in a couple years, and you're going to think, wow, what a difference, this made in your life, and you're going to see positive things happen.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Ryan. Great things can happen when you don't have synthetic drugs in your system. You know what I mean? You realize what it's done to you and what it's done to your personality, what it's done to your moods, what it's done to your beautiful, mother of your baby.
Yeah.
A mom on the phone with us. Her name is Catherine. Her son is recovering right now because of an addiction to K2. Catherine?
Yes, he is. He actually started when he was 17 years old. But this young man, he's got to be proud of what he's doing, but he needs to go to some kind of therapy. He needs therapy. He's not just going to stop.
And that's the thing. We're not just flushing. We're going to help him out with aftercare. We're going to get him into some programs.
He needs that, and he needs his family. It put me through really, really difficult times. It's very, very hurtful, painful to know that you didn't raise your child like that, but it's all peer pressure.
Well, and this is stuff that's sold over the counter, so what person doesn't go into a Shell gas station and say, hey, why can't I have this? This is legal. And it wasn't until now that people realize the extent of this. And I appreciate your call, and I'm really sorry that you're dealing with that, and I hope that your son's doing okay. Gail, you there?
Yes, I am.
Gail, you just left somewhere interesting. Will you tell everybody where you just left?
My son just got out of rehab.
Wow.
For K2?
6 times in 1 year. And it won't even be a year until next month.
This is why we've been talking about this drug so much, because what we're seeing with kids is how quickly they get hooked, and it's like heroin in that you cannot get off this stuff.
And mean? He said he's not mean all the time. Oh, yes. As long as they're on it, they are. They're horrible mean.
Well, and that's the thing with Ryan. You said that it wasn't when you were on it you were mean. It was when you were off of it.
I didn't get it when it wasn't in my system.
Yeah, when you're going through the detox of it. All right, well, listen, this is not going to be easy. All right? What you did today was a ceremonial step, but this is a step, and that's the good part about it. The fact that you came to the station today to do this, and you got a baby coming any day now, you know for a fact that you as a dad, if you found out that your kid was putting anything in their system that wasn't going to be right for them, you would, go crazy.
Right.
Think of that as yourself. Think about your parents.
Yeah. No one in my family even knows, so I can only imagine if they did, All
right. Well, good steps have been
We're
made today.
so
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Give it up
Thank
for this
you.
guy. Give her a kiss, for God's sakes, will you? Come on. All right, you guys.